I'm wrong, I'm wrong, I'm really wrong. I'm wrong, I'm wrong, I'm really wrong. I don't wanna believe it's true that our leaders take us for fools. What we told is all that seems to keep us in fear, to keep us deceived. See false flag events, what a joke. 9/11, 77, the words may rest in heaven. They rest in heaven. I'm wrong. It's a fancy notion to believe that the world is run by an alien species. But what if I'm right? Oh God, what a fright. What if I'm right? It's time for a fight. What if I'm right? Then it's good night. What if I'm right? It's time to take flight. Alright, what is it, baby? I'm right, wrong, which one? I'm wrong, I'm right. Hurry up, baby, I'm wrong, I'm right. Tell me which one. I don't know whether I'm going crazy. I don't know whether I'm mentally insane. One thing I know, it's gotta be dealt with. One thing I know, I wish it would end. Then again, I could be right. I'm right. Our political leaders, satanical leaders, false flag events keep us in fear. The moon landing was filmed in a studio. King Arthur was real, and aliens kill humans. There's a cure for cancer, and the world isn't spinning. The Georgia Stones tell us they want us all dead. They care for themselves and no one else now. Money is created out of thin air. There's life after death and fallen angels. War's a game the elites like to play. Our children are raped by the people we cheer. It's no use denying the truth is so blind, and the world is evil, ruled by Satan himself. I'm right, it's time you should know. What we told is all deceit, to keep us in fear, to keep us deceived. I'm waiting for a long time, you should know. I'm right, you should know. This time you should know. I'm always right. I'm always
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. You're watching MattTaylorTV live, broadcasting from Brighton, the UK's premier seaside resort. Hope everyone's well. The day is Wednesday, the 19th of August, 2026. It's approximately 4 minutes past 8. A big hello to the first one in the chat, Danny's Vest. Astonishing tune. Thank you. Thank you very much. And Matt Taylor, the Mozart of YouTube. Without any further ado, I'd like to play you a tune while I go and make myself my morning beverage, which I like to have. What shall I have today? I'm thinking boil up the seeds of a red pepper. The seeds of a red pepper cup of tea. Sounds delicious. So while I'm doing that, I'll just like to play you a little tune. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned. I'm here all day. Here we go. I hope you enjoyed that little tune from the archive of Matt Taylor TV. All original AI songs. I hope you enjoyed it. There's always more, forever more. Just like to remind you, you're watching Matt Taylor TV live, broadcasting from Brighton, the UK's premier seaside resort, Wednesday, the 19th of August, 2026, or whenever that is, you know what I mean? 2026 years since some bloke was born. It's got to make you laugh because it's a crazy world we live in. And of course, when you live in a crazy world, the inevitable result is that you turn a bit crazy yourself. It's just the way it is. It's just the way it is. But don't worry, just carry on with life because ultimately it'll all be over sooner or later. No, I woke up energized. I had a fantastic dream. You know, when I had a whole series of fantastic dreams last night. And so I woke up with a smile on my face and a hard on. And you know, life's worth living when you wake up with a smile on your face and a hard on. That's the kind of circumstances in which you want to go out and say, yes, what a great thing life is. And of course, life is wonderful. It's worth embracing. It's worth giving it a big squeeze. And of course, you know, there's a lot of people out there who feel as if that life isn't for them, that life is a bit of an inconvenience. And well, I'll just like to say to them, hey, calm down, reevaluate, think again, because they are mistaken. Life is wonderful. And my advice to everyone is to love life as much as life loves you. That's my little bit of advice. Thanks ever so much to Danny's Vest in the chat. It's always nice to know that someone's out there who cares and who feels as if you bring some value to the wider world around us. Because I hear all too often on the internet how certain people are just worthless, who don't deserve life, who don't deserve to express themselves, and who don't deserve the respect that everyone is entitled to in society today. So everyone who does bring a bit of sunshine and pleasantries, I'd like to thank you ever so much. Listen, Matt Taylor TV has been going for a long time. Yes, indeed. If you want to check out more content, please head over to www. God knows what that means. World Wide Web, I do believe. I just had the answer coming to my ear from my magical imaginary producers. Yes, World Wide Web Matt Taylor TV News. I've just noticed a little mistake. My magical imaginary producer has just taken care of it, and I certainly hope you didn't see that mistake. But having said that, there will always be mistakes, because life is, and can be argued, is one big bloody mistake. Thank you ever so much, Danny's Vest, #1 commentator in the whole wide world. Thank you. Matt Taylor cannot be gagged or intimidated. Yes, indeed. Oh, funny enough, that reminds me of a story. The Sean Cassidy, I believe his name is, who goes by the handle Real King of Scotland, James Real King of Scotland, has recently tried to bully me into silence. God willing, we can bring that up later today. Hey, listen, if you haven't done so already, check me out at YouTube at Taylor from Brighton. You'll also find me on Twitter, King Arthur and Satanic Matt. And of course, I'm across social media platforms, and you can find me at Facebook under Be Right On 2020. And if you like the original music, check out suno.com /at MattTaylorTV Jukebox and my premier blog, Guerrilla Democracy News. I'm sure you'll find something that tickles your fancy. Now listen, we're just going to take a short commercial break. We'll play a little tune to keep you entertained. This little tune is called, once my magical imaginary producer can get the playlist up, this is going to be called yes, I think we should play that. Yeah. I'm just having a little discussion with my magical imaginary producers. Yes, let's play a Lockdown remix. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen.
On the eve of lockdown, they took me away. No phones, no tablets, no words left to say. As the world shut down, they locked me inside in a cell of silence where shadows hide. No calls, no text, no digital embrace, just a lonely echo
I hope you enjoyed it. Welcome back. You're watching Matt Taylor TV, broadcasting live from Brighton. Be right on in Brighton. So today's show is inspired by a beautiful lady called Marie Gina. Marie Gina is from America, and she recently came back onto YouTube with a big smile and a dance. And the enthusiasm of broadcasting live on YouTube was really illustrated by Marie Gina, and that was something that was it's infectious. Okay, enthusiasm is infectious, and of course, I share that enthusiasm for YouTube. I think YouTube is a wonderful medium, and it's just an awesome platform. Of course, there's got some drawbacks to it. In any walk of life, there's the highs and there's the lows, and of course, we have that with YouTube. But essentially, I'm very grateful for YouTube. It gives me the means to fulfill my dreams, namely to broadcast to the world. I've got something to say. I believe what I have to say has value in it, and without going to the established TV companies and asking for my half an hour slot, I can do it for nothing off my own esteem on YouTube. So that's why I'm so grateful for YouTube, and I always will be grateful for YouTube, because I think it's been a great medium in which people who haven't got a voice can speak. I was going to say freely. Sadly, we haven't got to that particular position in time and space in which we can talk freely. We do live in a police state country in which we are heavily censored. That's just regrettably the sign of the times, as the great Prince would describe it. So of course, there's lots of things I want to discuss with you. Majority of it is controversial, but because of that police state country in which we live in, censorship has to be the pro word of any YouTube show, which is a shame, and something ultimately that needs to change in society. More people need to have the courage, have the big balls, preferably hairy big balls. They're the best kind of balls. But more people need to have the courage, the big hairy balls, and the fortitude to go out there and speak their mind. It's important. Sadly, I haven't got the big hairy balls, nor the courage, nor the fortitude, but I know people have, and one such person is Candace Owen. Yes, indeed. I did enjoy watching Candace Owen's interview, or rather debate, with Andrew Wilson surrounding the Charlie Kirk assassination of last year. Over to Danny's vest. Imagine running to the police over YouTube. Yes, and that raises a really interesting talking point, which I'd like to, delve deeper in. And this what a word I'm looking for, illustrates the point we're making about the police state Britain, because so many people are turning to the police for resolution over words said on YouTube, and that's a shame. That is a shame, because no one should be being reported to the police for what's said on YouTube, because ultimately YouTube is a entertainment social media platform. People know what they get. I know some people have described it in various ways. crazy, delusional, twisted versions. It is a mix of humanity, and as we know, humanity is crazy. And so obviously, if you have a social media platform in which embraces the mixture of humanity, it will inevitably be a crazy place. Danny Vest says, some people need to learn to not get mad, but to get creative. Wonderful saying of it. We're taking that saying from the indomitable, courageously fantastic Kaylee Inab. Big shout out to Kaylee Inab. Don't get mad, get creative. And that's what people should be doing. Because all too often, people are getting real butthurt over stuff that is said on YouTube and go and run into their local constabularies, wasting police time. I mean, I've been a victim of that myself. I was reviewing Alan Tate's Ammanford tunnel mystery videos, in which screams of torture were being heard underneath his house in Ammanford in South Wales. Screams of children being tortured, very distressing stuff that was uploaded to YouTube. A few days later, I had the police knock on my door saying they've had a report that I was distributing child torture videos, and that's the kind of illustration I'm talking about. What was being said on YouTube being reported to the police. No, thank you, Danny's Vest. Thank you for commentating. It's what's important is what you lot think. Okay. Of course, it's important that what we all think. We all have an entitlement to think what we think. But I've been at the receiving end of people going to the police over what I've said on YouTube. I can tell you from personal experience that it's not nice. It's not nice for me, and it's not good for the community, because police resources are being taken away from real crime. Okay, and we've all got an opinion. They're as common as arseholes, so the joke goes. But I believe, and it is my opinion, that the fact that someone is butthurt over a remark said on YouTube does not constitute wasting police time when real crimes are going on out there. Yes, that's one of my old catchphrases. You sway what I say. Yes, indeed. I'm here for you. I do this for you. You, the audience, are my motivation. You, the audience, are my muse. You, the audience, is what keeps me going. So, of course, talking about the audience, let's give some big shout outs, because as I know, there's nothing better than giving a big shout out to people you love and admire on YouTube. So without any further ado, a big shout out to Danny's Vest. Thank you, Danny's Vest, for always watching. It's always massive, and it's always a pleasure to see you in the audience. Shout out, big up, #1 subscriber, Lenny. It used to be Mandy, but I don't know. Shout out to the Truth Warrior, Katie. Shout out to my mate, Captain Justice. Shout out to the show's sponsor, Brian PC. And of course, we've already done one, but he's worth two. Shout out to Lenny, a valued member of the audience, and certainly not a laughing stock. Just like to remind everyone, just as a pen is mightier than a sword, a mic is just as dangerous as a knife. Is that how you spell Mike or a Mick? I don't really know. I'd just like to remind everyone that everything is covered by the copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act, Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news, reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is not an infringement of copyright. Non-commercial use of copyrighted material is permitted. Over to the comments. And thank you. Big up free speech. It's got to be up there, hasn't it? It's got to be up there with the best of the best. You know, we all love free speech, and we should all grab on to free speech for as long as we possibly can. But mind you, talking about free speech, I'd just like to remind you, there are some ground rules on Matt Taylor TV. Certain names cannot be mentioned because we haven't got free speech. Certain topics cannot be discussed because we haven't got free speech. And of course, I only ask everyone to act with maturity and be friendly. Just like to remind you all, you're watching Matt Taylor TV live, broadcasting from Brighton, UK, the UK's premier seaside resort. It's Wednesday, the 19th of August, 2026. If you haven't visited Brighton, be sure to do so. It's a wonderful place. Please do come along. Sunshine, blizzard, snow, wind, or rain. It's a wonderful place to be. So be sure to come on down. I'm sure you'll find something that you'll enjoy. Hey, listen, everyone's a stalker.
He said he'd keep an eye on me, swore it was noble, pure as can be, monitoring the threat he claimed with pride, while scrolling my posts deep into the night. Behind a keyboard, safe in the glow, he's the hero, don't you know? Detecting crime before it starts, but cross him once and you're marked. They stand on the mountain, moral and tall, watching the sinners, judging us all with a wink and a nod. They rewrite the rules, what they do is justice, what you do is cruel. Everyone's a stalker, didn't you hear? Everyone's a threat when they disagree. If you're not in the club, you're the enemy here. They label you dangerous, spread the fear. Monitors in daylight, stalkers by night. Everyone's a stalker in this digital fight. Now the word's so cheap, it don't mean a thing. Just another weapon when the righteous sing. They screenshot your tweets, archive your life, doxing and digging with a surgeon's knife. It's open source intel, they proudly declare, while hiding their own shadows, acting like they care. Call it research, call it due diligence, but flip the script and it's pure malevolence. You post one reply, you're obsessed and deranged. They track you for years, heroic and unchained. Everyone's a stalker, didn't you hear? Everyone's a threat when they disagree. If you're not in the club, you're the enemy here. They'll label you dangerous, spread the fear. Monitors in daylight, stalkers by night. Everyone's a stalker in this digital fight. Now the word's so cheap, it don't mean a thing. Just another weapon when the righteous sings. The perfect blade for the undesirables. Strip away their name, make them feel like animals. Dehumanize, demonize, watch the cancel wave. Turn a neighbor into a monster in a single day. claim the high ground, but the dirt's on their hands, monitoring the world while the whole thing burns down. Monitors by title, stalkers by trade. Everyone's a stalker in the mess we made. Everyone's a stalker. Now the label's on you.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Your engagement fuels my channel. Don't be shy. Jump on board and say hi.
Yes, indeed. Jump on board and say hi. Matt Taylor TV, broadcasting from Brighton, UK. It's Wednesday, the 19th of August, 2026, or whenever that is anyway. You know what I mean? Hey, listen, I was just going to say when I had 4 people watching, I'll take the opportunity to introduce myself. But just as I said that, the audience had disappeared. Thanks ever so much for you know who you are, for watching. No, but I'll still carry on. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Matt Taylor, broadcasting live from Brighton, be right on in Brighton, all that jazz. Now, not only am I a prolific, and I do accentuate the word prolific, not only am I a prolific blogger and content creator, I also identify as a premier troll. Yes, indeed. There is nothing I enjoy more than taking the piss out of dickheads. I've said it, and it feels better to have it off my chest than on my chest. So I do identify as a premier troll because I love nothing more than taking the piss out of dickheads. And that's the one thing YouTube never fails to deliver, and that are dickheads. I think probabilities and statistically, you'll find more dickheads hanging around YouTube than any other online space, or maybe even offline space other than somewhere else, which I don't really bring that up. Anyway, yes, what I'm trying to get to, seasoned YouTuber Matt has seen it all. Yes, indeed. Thanks ever so much. What I'm trying to get to is that I'm going to play you my Matt Taylor's troll show. But not only am I going to play you one, no, I'm going to play you all 5. So that's coming up next. That's what I've been trying to trying to introduce. Up next is Matt Taylor's troll show. Not only are you going to get 1 episode, no, I love to spoil you, my dear audience. I am going to grace you with 5 episodes of my original Matt Taylor's troll show. Because that's it. I'm getting to it. I'm beginning to get back into the feel, because I'm a troll, not just a troll. I like to consider myself as a premier troll, and there's nothing I love more than taking the piss out of dickheads. And you don't find more dickheads than YouTube. So without any further ado, let me play you Matt Taylor's TV troll show, episodes 1 to 5. I hope you enjoy it.
Welcome
to
the
Matt
show.
Taylor's TV
Ready
troll
for
show.
some trolling?
Oh dear, evidence of threatening older ladies and harassment and bullying. Just saying. On the eve of his upcoming trial too, what an absolute weapon. G'day, Dazza. And yes, these people have very severe mental health problems, which funny enough, they all seem to share. I think it has to be that cult mentality and indoctrination. It's the only thing I can think of how they are all so much alike. Big up, Dazza, pal. Matt doesn't realize no one wants to talk to him. That's why he's blocked. Exactly, Pip. Why on earth would anyone want to talk to him so he can abuse them in his own passive-aggressive way? Big up, Pip.
Welcome
Welcome
to Matt
the show.
Taylor's TV
Ready
troll
for
show.
some trolling?
Subscribe to Matt Taylor TV Wacky, zany, and crazy entertainment you won't watch anywhere else.
Welcome,
Welcome
to
the
Matt
show.
Taylor's TV
Ready
troll
for
show.
some trolling? Can you tell me what the fuck you want from me? What will it take for you to fuck off and leave me be? Money, blood, my life? You are beyond pathetic. You have stalked, harassed, lied, smeared, and provoked me. Posted my content, got my channel removed, and tried running me off this platform for nearly a year now, so what the fuck do you want? I am not Danny West, who you are clearly in love with and fantasize over. You are nearly 60 years old. Don't you think it is about time you grew the fuck up, pal, and act your age? So what do you want? Be a man if you can manage it and answer the question.
Welcome,
Welcome
to
the
Matt
show.
Taylor's TV troll
Ready for
show.
some trolling? Brighton Supermong to the rescue!
Welcome,
Welcome
to
the
Matt
show.
Taylor's TV
Ready
troll
for
show.
some trolling? Brighton Supermong to the rescue! Brighton Supermong! oh, Mong. Hope he has a license to kill cats, otherwise the RSPCA will be all over this. Brighton Supermong to the rescue!
Welcome,
Welcome
to
the
Matt
show.
Taylor's TV
Ready
troll
for
show.
some trolling?
And of course, don't mention that Satanist bloke who pretends to be a 12-year-old boy online, who shares illegal content with children as young as 11, and who allowed that pedo groomer to carry on grooming. According to him, it was all fake. And as we know, you can always trust a Satanist.
Welcome,
Welcome
to
the
Matt
show.
Taylor's TV
Ready
troll
for
show.
some trolling? Oh, I remember with fondness the good old days when I used to troll Shelley Moat over her allegiance with James Hind. Oh, how times have changed. Back then she scared me off by threatening to report me the police. It's good to see the mouse trolling her with impunity. Great vid babs, Hurler's a mong, Pomeroy is a bacon, Taylor is a bacon, all fantasists.
Reading Matt Taylor's sex tales always gets me in the mood.
Big up Babs.
Big up Babs. Big up Babs. Big up Babs.
Subscribe to Matt Taylor TV. Read Matt Taylor's debut novel, The Golden Cube, available now from lulu.com.
I'm a mungo.
See you next Tuesday. Welcome,
Welcome
to
the
Matt
show.
Taylor's TV
Ready
troll
for
show.
some trolling? Well done, Alex. We are all getting stalked from all angles. From the likes of the Wellwyn Stalker and his best pal, the Brighton Stalker, who is making content about us all. It seems to be the Brighton Stalker whose content the other stalkers are using to harass us all with. Can you tell me what the fuck you want from me? What will it take for you to fuck off and leave me be? Money, blood, my life? You are beyond pathetic. You have stalked, harassed, lied, smeared, and provoked me. Posted my content, got my channel removed, and tried running me off this platform for nearly a year now, so what the fuck do you want? I am not Danny West, who you are clearly in love with and fantasize over. You are nearly 60 years old. Don't you think it is about time you grew the fuck up, pal, and act your age? So what do you want? Be a man if you can manage it and answer the question. Exactly, Pip. Why on earth would anyone want to talk to him so he can abuse them in his own passive-aggressive way? Big up, Pip. G'day, Dazza. And yes, these people have very severe mental health problems, which, funny enough, they all seem to share. I think it has to be that cult mentality and indoctrination. It's the only thing I can think of how they are all so much alike. Big up, Dazza, pal. Oh dear, evidence of threatening older ladies and harassment and bullying. Just saying. Wow, it was probably the discipline he could not handle. These people are all the same. Narcs cannot handle being told about themselves, and I would think in a military environment you would be told about yourself a great deal if you can't control yourself. Big up, Mouse. Someone said he is ex-military. I know a few veterans and none of them would do or say the things he does. How embarrassing to the military is he? Threatening older ladies on YouTube because he can't get his own way. I bet his parents are very proud of him indeed. Delusional stalkers. Yes, all of Danny West AI is all made by Taylor, and he uses people's content to ban evade to make it. They are both very childish for grown-ass middle-aged men. YouTube's very own Peter Pans, the boys that never grew up. Life ignores the YouTube stalker, harasser, and suicide troll Fanny Pest just like his own family does. Best shot of the toxic troll, well done its family for disregarding it to a life loneliness and solitude. Clear subliminal death threats from a well-known stalker and suicide troll. Oh dear. I thought Lily Savage passed away? Someone has a real problem with accents. Big difference between Irish and Scottish accents, ya bobber. I have been told it is still up on MattTaylorTV. I have no idea who it is, but they clearly suffer from the same mental health issues as the rest of the stalkers. Thinking I am Danny West, they are all as crazy as each other. I am leaving the platform due to these gang stalkers.
Moments later.
No, wait. I've had a wobble. My channel is growing, so why should I give them what they want? All documented URLs have been handed to the authorities. Thank you, Alex.
There is a great disturbance in the force called MattTaylorTV.
When I'm not eating bananas, I like to watch MattTaylorTV.
Welcome,
Welcome
to
the
Matt
show.
Taylor's TV
Ready
Troll
for
Show.
some trolling? Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Your engagement fuels my channel. Don't be shy. Jump on board and say hi. I'm keeping an eye on you, Matt Taylor.
Don't be shy, jump on board and say hi. You're watching Matt Taylor TV, broadcasting live from Brighton. Be right on in Brighton. Yeah, now, of course, there's always downsides to everything. And one of the downsides to trolling is that it gets a bit dark. And that's why, I don't solely concentrate on trolling. There's more to Matt Taylor TV. That's what I want to get out there. There's more to Matt Taylor TV. There's entertainment, there's comedy, there's education, and there's music. Okay, it's not just trolling, because ultimately trolling is a dark endeavor. Taking the piss out of dickheads brings with it its own downside. And that downside is kind of like listening to the comments of the dickheads, because there's nothing intelligent ever spoken by a dickhead. Everything a dickhead says is inherently pathetic, infantile, stupid, and low IQ. And having to deal with comments of that nature, having to deal with comments that are pathetic, low IQ, nasty, vindictive, of course, it takes its toll. So I just want to illustrate that, dealing with dickheads has its downsides. Over to the chats. Danny's Vest. Call Matt Taylor whatever you want, but you can't call Matt Taylor a coward. Wow, what a comment. Thank you ever so much. I'm laughing because I would call myself a coward, to be fair. There's lots of things I want to say. There's things I want to tell you about, but I won't, because we do live in a police state Britain, in which if I told you what was really on my mind, I imagine 24 hours later, my front door will be smashed through by the local constabulary. But thanks ever so much for the comment. I'm a big bad man. I've been around the block once or twice, and I value free speech because, of course, free speech is the one and only means in which we can express ourselves and share our story. And that's ultimately the purpose of Matt Taylor TV, it has been and always will be. It's sharing one's story. I've got a story to share. I believe it will bring entertainment and interest to a wider audience. That's my motivation. And I do believe while sharing my own story, I'm able to provide a platform for other people to share their stories as well. Because, you know, it's best to do things with others, and sharing one story may well be double the fun if you can share other people's stories along the way. Danny Vest, if you were a coward, you would have run away and hid. Oh yes, okay, thank you. You've proved it. Danny's Vest has proved that I'm not a coward. What are you on about? If I was a coward, I would have run away and hid. And of course, that is just not in my nature. Don't be silly. I'm here. I love what I'm doing. I've got something valuable to say. I know a lot of people want to gaslight me, especially, to to paint me as a worthless individual who doesn't deserve the opportunity to express myself. I remember one particular comment I got at the start of 2023 from James Hind. We all remember who James Hind, or maybe I'm mispronouncing that, James Hind, one or the other, however you pronounce it. He famously asked me what I bring to the human race. And it's like, and it's great because I'm laughing because it's great material. And that's why I don't personally get discouraged or upset by the comments from the dickheads, because it does make great material. And of course, one of my catchphrases is that you sway what I say. I've said this many times. All interaction with Matt Taylor TV will be turned into content. That's how I keep going. And so the more people talk about me, the more content I have to keep my channel going, because ultimately Matt Taylor TV is all about the interaction with the audience. Okay, you know, Matt Taylor TV is nothing without you, the audience, engaging with me. And so regardless of the engagement, whether it's positive or negative, all engagement gets turned into content. And it does make me smile when I have nameless, or rather faceless Satanists asking me what value I bring to the human race. It's brilliant. I do enjoy it. You challenge us, Matt. We need that. Oh, very good. I'm glad I'm doing something for you. That's very kind. And of course, you know, we all challenge each other, don't we? We all challenge each other. It's good to be challenged. That's something I installed in my children with them growing up. I always set them challenges. And I used to say to them, do or die. I'm going to set you a challenge. And if you don't think you can do it, don't do it. Because there's no shame in not doing something. There's no shame in not doing it. And, you know, I'm not all for this. I'll give it my best shot. You know, I'll give it my best shot. No. We don't do it that way. You do it or you don't. You don't give things your best shot. If you don't think you can do it, don't do it. There's no shame. Okay, don't put yourself in a position in which you can fail. That's just my personal opinion, and it's the way I brought up my kids. Do or die. If you set a challenge, do it. If you don't think you can do it, don't do it. It's simple. It's simple. Listen, everyone, thanks ever so much, especially Justin. Thanks ever so much, Justin, for keeping me company. Very kind of you. we're coming up to the 1 hour slot. I'll shut down the show, let you all get on with the day. It's a rainy day outside today, isn't it? But lovely. I've got a free day today. I'm inside pottering about doing some chores. I did thoroughly enjoy Candace Owens' debate with Andrew Wilson. There was something my sister recommended I watch, and I haven't really looked in to the Charlie Kirk assassination. You know, right from the start, I am a conspiracy theorist by nature, and I always felt uncomfortable just by the fact that the assassination was shown live and we all saw it. I mean, usually something of that graphic nature doesn't get shown on TV, but the fact that this was shown kind of like rang alarm bells for me. So I've never felt comfortable with the Charlie Kirk assassination, but I never really paid it much attention. And of course, I've always heard Candace Owens' name. Apparently she was a good friend with Charlie Kirk. And so last night was the first time I really had the opportunity. It was a 3-hour debate, and it was really had a good opportunity just to learn more about the comings and goings. And I think it's a Tyler, isn't it? Tyler is the bloke up there for he's been accused of assassinating Charlie Kirk. Candace Owen thinks that Tyler is a patsy, whereas Andrew Wilson, representing the Charlie Kirk, Erica team, think he is guilty. And so I'll be watching more of that with interest. I am very impressed with Candace Owen. If ever there's going to be the first black woman president, I imagine it will be Candace Owen. A fantastic lady. So listen, everyone, we're drawing up to a close. Thanks ever so much for watching. Of course, the beauty of YouTube is that you can watch this back at your leisure and pleasure, and I hope you do. If you haven't done so already, be sure to subscribe, because of course, you know, Matt Taylor TV is nothing without you. So without any further ado, I'll play a little video, see out the show. Before I do that, let's just see what the comment is. Looking low, thank you ever so much. It's so kind of you to say. Loving your cutting edge content, Matt. It's very kind of you. Looking forward, more to come. Yes, there's always more. I've honestly, my body of work is exhaustive. It's I've always got something to show you. So without any further ado, thanks ever so much, everyone, for watching. And let's see what we can play. I did have something lined up, but then I got distracted. But that's always the way, isn't it? It's always the way. Here we go. Thank you, everyone.
Captain. Incoming message.
I'm ready to be entered, Captain.
Look, all I'm saying is you shouldn't be angry at me for calling you a cunt. You should just be angry at yourself for being one. It's called accountability.
Are you looking at my bottom?
Brighton Supermong to the rescue!
Never give up.
Brighton Supermong to the rescue!
Never surrender.
Time to fly over Brighton! Whoa, seagulls, here I come! Almost there, woohoo!
To infinity and beyond.
Wow. Creepy is an understatement. She's been sectioned for years, if I remember right.
Poor girl having an uncle like that.
I remember fondly when Heather contacted me and spilled the beans on the incel from Preston. Oh, how I giggled with delight when all those private video messages came flooding in. Oh, the good times. Oh, the pleasure. Poor old Grobby. Oh, what a fright.
Matt Taylor, my first warning, leave me alone, cease and desist. Aren't you in court in September for doing exactly this? Leave me alone.
Nobody has the right to live their lives being protected from offense or from insults or from hurt feelings. It is an occupational hazard of living in society.
Join the thousands of people reading Matt Taylor TV news. We even read it in space. Kaylee, ya darty bitch, do more streams about me. I love it. I love that I disturb you, you fucked up tramp. Let me show you something special. Feel the heat with me. This is just for you.
Well, Stalker, your gaslighting and projection, in fact, all of your narc tactics are old and decaying and don't work, just like you, old man. Just saying. I was going to say have a great day, but we all know you are incapable of such a thing, you miserable old ball bag. Welcome to the show. Ready for some trolling?
I am Dracula. I bid you welcome.
He's mad. He's mad. He's madder than Mad Jack McMad, the winner of last year's Mr. Madman competition.
I know what you're thinking. Did he fire 6 shots or only 5? Well, to tell you the truth, in all this excitement, I've kind of lost track myself. But being this is a 44 Magnum, the most powerful handgun in the world, and would blow your head clean off, you've got to ask yourself one question. Do I feel lucky? Well, do you, punk?
Get in my belly!
I am I, the great and powerful. Who are you?
I don't want to be a product of my environment. I want my environment to be a product of me.
My mom always said life was like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get.
Hello, Johnny. Allow me to introduce myself. Taylor, Matt Taylor. I'm a troll, and I love nothing more than taking the piss out of nutters like you.
Join the thousands of others checking out Matt Taylor TV News at MattTaylorTVNews.blogspot.com.
Justice will be coming for one of them next month, as he is on trial in Crown Court for stalking and harassment, which is probably why he has stepped his game up. He knows he is going to the big house anyway, so gone on full self-destruct mode. No any fuck just saying. Big up Wavy and justice for us victims of Team INAV.
For unlisted content, check out MattTaylorTVNews.blogspot.com. Subscribe to Matt Taylor TV. For unlisted content, check out MattTaylorTVNews.blogspot.com. Join the thousands of others checking out Matt Taylor TV News at MattTaylorTVNews.blogspot.com.
Jump on board with Taylor Media Brighton and let us tell your story.
Subscribe to Matt Taylor TV.
Okay, what did you have to say, little Babs? Get a life like a job. Oh, Matthew. Oh dear. Telling me to get a life like a job, considering I'm retired, you fucking big cunt. Yeah, Helen's right. Fuck off.
Hi, Babs. For information purposes only, the person you thought was me in your chat today wasn't. Just to let you know. Many thanks.
It will happen, Babs. She and her crew of degenerates will have to face up to their crimes.
Subscribe to Matt Taylor TV.
Crown Court, the little fat repeat offender will certainly be visiting the big house. It's just a matter of how long. He's cooked for sure.
Be sure to like, subscribe, and leave a comment. Your engagement fuels my channel. Don't be shy. Jump on board and say hi.
Watching Matt Taylor TV always makes me feel sexy.
Just a quick reminder to everyone. Remember, you sway what I say. Or in simple terms, all and any engagement with me and or any mention of me on YouTube will be used as content. Many thanks and keep watching.
Here's a little secret. Brighton Supermong is in fact Matthew Taylor from Brighton.
Read more at Matt Taylor TV News. What's the crack with Wavy? I love to get my tits out while I watch Matt Taylor TV. Subscribe to Matt Taylor TV. I dare you.
I'm all for banging sense into people, but being smashed over the head 21 times with a hammer is a little extreme in my opinion.